Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Luba Carlson, and I am doing gratitude art journaling. And this is something that a big project of mine that I started a few years back. And I had a gratitude art journaling challenge last year in July. It was very good. I really, really enjoyed it. And now I feel called to do more inner work, to do more. Kind of therapeutical work, right? It's not therapy, so please don't treat it as such. This is just me going through things with you together, working in the art journal, creating some art things, and hopefully you'll find it as helpful as I find it helpful. As for supplies, I will be working. I have a couple more pages left in this journal here. So I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to start the next journal. So all you need is kind of a notebook a notebook or a sketchbook or just a book. You can work in anything here. And I really like my set supplies that I usually use, acrylic paints, watercolor paints. I really like to have some stamps available. I'm like looking down my shelf here, trying to remember what the things are that I really like using. Tissue paper. If you have access to maybe scraps of scrapbooking paper, that's also good. Scraps of fabric, matte medium, acrylic matte medium is the best glue for me that I found I really like. And odds and ends, all the things that we can use. So I have been using these. I found them on Amazon. They're called Dare to Be Grateful. It's a deck of cards like this, and they have uh, they have prompts on the other side. And so this is what I've been doing with my Sunday letter. I've been using them quite a bit, honestly. And so I just shuffle them. It really doesn't matter. It's no magic. I just shuffle them and I pull something out. And that is my prompt for today. And this is what I'm going to be working on and thinking about as I am creating my new page. I hope you can join me. You're more than welcome to just watch this and then make your own, or maybe work alongside me. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And don't forget to subscribe, right? YouTube. I can't forget that. What else? I think we're good. All right, so I'm going to switch back to the table view and I'm going to start working on my prompt here. Okay, so the prompt is inhale love, exhale gratitude. What is a life lesson you are grateful you learned? Okay, I'm going to bring this up higher a little bit as I can. It's a little bit reflective, but we can do this. Inhale love, exhale gratitude. What is a life lesson you are grateful you learned? Well, this is something I'm going to be thinking about and talking about, hopefully. We'll see. So let's pick a page. I have quite a few pages left. Well, not a few. Well, yeah, a few. Look at that. There's like 6 or 7, or maybe even more than that. I am just going to work on, not on the spread, just on one side here, because otherwise it takes too long to complete. And I would like to be done at a decent time. Anyway, so, oof. Inhale love, exhale gratitude. I just love how that sounds. Okay, so I'm just flipping my pages. I really like my clips here. They're super helpful. And my next step is going to be to think about my background. what would I like to do for my background? I have some jelly prints. They're sitting right here on top. And so I'm looking at them and thinking, why not? Why not? Inhale love, exhale gratitude. I really like this yellow. So I think I'm gonna start with that, like this one. Let's see what else I got that's interesting. I got all sorts of things here, so I'm just gonna. Here, how about an old dictionary that nobody uses? Just about a few pages. I think I got it from the Google store, and I never use it. Never used it for anything else. I have a full pouch of little tags from different places. Okay, a tag. Putting things back as I'm going. Put things out, put things back. Got a bag. Oh, look at that. I have. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming together super nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a paper plate. So this is all, like, this is how it's gonna be. It's real time. I will try not to add it much. I don't think, unless something happens, like, somebody walks into my studio and I have to pause, like things that are out of my control sometimes. But if nothing happens, nothing like that happens, there's no reason for me to pause. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some water real quick and a brush. Just an old brush. All right. This is gonna be interesting, right? Okay, so that's my pouch in right now. Okay, so, oh, I didn't take a brush. Here. Brush, a paper towel, all the good things, right? All the good things. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna do with this. I kind of like this deck, but I think it'll get covered. We'll see. Okay. So this is just a jelly print on some magazine paper. So I'm just gonna rip it into pieces, just like that. Okay, and the dictionary page, also some random bits. Okay, so this is going to be my background. Sometimes when I don't know what to do for my background, I just start with old book page or something like that, and then I just keep going. So I put my brush in the water so that it doesn't soak up a whole lot of matte medium. So this is matte medium that I've been using a lot. I get it from Walmart. I feel like it's a very decent price compared to other matte mediums that I bought before. So maybe I don't know how well it'll hold. I didn't have a chance to wait for 20 years to see if it'll hold for 20 years, but I am not making a family heirloom. I am just art journaling. So, you can always get better supplies for whatever you need. The thing with magazine pages used for collages like that is that you have to really stick them in. And then using book pages on top of that can be a little bit challenging because they do not want to stick to where you want them to go. So you're going to need to let it have a little bit of time to soften a little for the page and then kind of just put it back there. So I'm just alternating kind of in between my painted pages, painted page and printed page. To just create some sort of textured background. Okay, so as I'm working on that, I'm gonna start thinking about lessons that I'm grateful for. Because there's so many, right? But very often, what happens when we're asked questions like that, I kind of draw a blank. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure there were lessons that I'm grateful for, but I can't remember any. So I'm gonna start kind of talking about it, and maybe I'll remember something. And even if I do not remember anything in particular in this session, I know that my mind will keep thinking about it and I will eventually come up with something. It will come to me, always does. Just sometimes takes extra time, right? I mean, there's so many, like a life lesson. What's a life lesson, right? What's a life lesson? Is it when maybe it's when somebody treated me with kindness when I didn't expect it? I don't know. Or is it when you do something silly as a kid and you learn that, oh, that was not a good idea, and you hurt yourself somehow, and then you have a life lesson that you don't do that next time. Is learning to drive a life lesson? Is being able to cook, is that a life lesson? I don't know. There are many options, right? So many options. Okay, now like something came up to me. So growing up, I was very insecure and I really wanted to have friends. And so what I would do, I would share my whatever I have with people. Like if I had lunch, I would give half of my sandwich to somebody, or I'll give them my apple or something. And it was not because it wasn't out of the kindness of my heart. No, it was well, yeah, I kind of wanted to share. But I also felt like if I wasn't sharing with people, they will not see any value in what I'm doing or in me. They wouldn't see value in me, and that they wouldn't want to be my friends because I'm not sharing with them. And it really was my go-to kind of with people, just like buying their favor, I guess. in a way. And my life lesson about that was that I learned that people who are my true friends, they don't need me um, to buy their favor. You know, I already have it with them. They already love me. People who can become my friends, they will become my friends not because I'm giving all the time, but because they see me for who I am. And people who are not to become my friends, but the ones who just want to use what I do and use I guess use how I see it and like take advantage of my nature, of my giving nature. Those people, they don't need to be in my life really because they're just users. All they do is take, 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 and they never give. And so my super big life lesson was, I think I came up to it like in my early 30s really. It took me that long. But like in my early 30s, I started to see the difference between when people are friendly and when people are just wanting to use me. Because yeah, being helpful is in my nature. I love helping others, but very often there would be people who only want to be helped. They only wanted to for me to do something for them, but they would never reciprocate ever. And so I kind of learned to distinguish between the people that I want to be sharing with and the people that are just takers, and it's a no thank you. Well, that kind of went heavy, right? But it's a life lesson. I guess we all learn different things at different times. This is something that I learned at some point. Okay, so I don't need these. And I'll tell you that when I started art journaling, I would save these like scraps like these, and just I save them in like little Ziploc bags, and then find somewhere to use them. And now I have a whole box of those little scraps that I can. You know what? I'm not throwing them away because I still have a whole tag to do. But I found it just showed up some love, and then another one says love. I don't know how. Just inhale love. Inhaling love. And I am absolutely exhaling gratitude for everybody who's not a user, everybody who is, helping also, not just taking, but also giving. I feel like it's a big deal, and nowadays in the society that we live in. I feel like it's a thing. I mean, I'm gonna flip this upside down just for the fun of it. It's super wrinkly, everything's getting wrinkly, but you know what? That's okay that it's super wrinkly. This is why it's so fun. There. So this is still not medium that I'm using here. We'll see what happens next. Okay, so this needs to dry a little bit. I'm going to dig for some more things. And when I'm done digging, if this is not dry enough, I will take it over to the blow dryer and just blow dry it. Let's see, what else can we add to this so that this is fun, right? What could go in there? Inhale love, exhale gratitude. Okay. What is a life lesson you are grateful for? If you feel like sharing, if you come up with something interesting, just put it in the comments. If if you feel like sharing, because I mean, I know that sometimes it's not an option, and sometimes it's public space, so be aware of that, right? Because if you share something, I'm not the only person who'll see it. So kind of be aware of that. I found some gold leaf crumbles here, so I'm gonna try and see if this is wet enough to stick. Some of it a little bit. No, this is too, like some areas are too dry already, some are still wet. So I'll just add a little because I can. Because they're just on me, right? If you don't have gold leaf, then you don't have to do what I do. Use your own supply. Do what you like. Do what you have. Use what you have. It's just a couple of spots. Let's see, maybe I can find something else. Something else that's interesting. Something else that will add. That will add something. Maybe some sort of a message. Oh, I found my washi tape. Oh, I absolutely love this washi tape. I don't know if it works with the colors I picked though. Maybe, why not? Here, we'll just add some for color. Oops, it got stuck to my hand. Here, it doesn't want to stick. Let's see, I kind of like this. Yeah, it's adding a little bit to something, so let's get going. What else can we do? Okay. About that. So, okay, I really like you. Okay, so I found a planner sticker that says today. That's perfect. So don't delay. Just today. Do it today. And let's see. Let's see. Oh, I have a bunch of stickers here that I recently picked up from a garage sale. Let's see if I can get the word gratitude. I have a GRA, gratitude. T, yep. TRATITUDE. I, T, T, another T, two T's, U, D, E. I can do that. I have all the letters I need for that, I think. Yes, I think I do. So let's just spell gratitude, because why not? Because we inhaling love and exhaling gratitude. G, whoops. R, A, T, I. Oh, it better fit. T, two, oh, it's not gonna fit. 3 letters, not fitting, uh-oh. Can I take them out? Oh no, ripping my pages. Okay, so this has to say gra. We'll go down this way. Gra. Here. Put them closer. T, gra, T. And then U. Hello, U. Gratitude. The DE. Here. Now that fits. And E. Such a cute set of stickers. Love it. Gratitude. Okay, it fits. Inhale love, exhale gratitude. Oof, nice. Okay. Well, let's see what else. What else could we possibly add to that? Right? Let's see. I have this. It's not tissue paper. It's the stuff that they wrap flowers in. It rips. And it makes this. It's super interesting that it's ripping and that has like a very nice edge here on the side. Maybe here. Like that. Let's do one here, and one will go on the bottom. Like a little frame. Take these down a little. Okay, gonna use more of that matte medium. And here, let's see. Like that. Okay. You know what I'm missing? I keep forgetting to bring my Posca pens to the studio. They sit on my desk at home. And I keep forgetting. How did I end up with 2 brushes? I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I want my Posca pins. Well, if I don't have my Posca pins, let's dry this first, okay? I'm gonna head over to the blow dryer super quick. I'm gonna take that over here. I apologize if it's too noisy, okay? I just blew all of my little papers off of my table. That's not helpful. I just didn't think about that. Haven't thought it through, have I? Okay, here's a prompt back. Okay. Okay, so this can sit and dry. Right here. Okay, I have a little tag. Oh, does this even, I don't know, does it work? Can I pull it out? It's not. I would like to pull it out so it's easier to work around, but that's okay. Even if I can't, not a big deal. Okay, so I have a little tag. What am I going to do with this? Let's do what we did with the first. Let's put some book paper on it. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I'd rather do this on the paper plate. I don't want to have glue on my table. Well, whoop, it's alive. Doesn't want to do it. Doesn't have much choice. I'm gonna do overlapping here. Overlap. Let's see where this is taking me. And overlap. Oh, there is one more piece, one little piece here. I'll use that. Oh, it doesn't want to. Come back. What are you doing? Okay. Okay, so this is going to be one side. And I'm going to dry it real quick. All right, here we go. Loud. Okay, this side is dry. Now let's wrap. Let's bring those in. I'll do my corners in first. Whatever I can reach. Should have done a little bit more of an overlap, but that's okay. Just bring that in. Okay. Let's put a few more pieces in here to just fill it in, but I really do not want this side to overlap at all. Kind of want it here. And then this to just go with the page. Press it down a little. And a couple more pieces to just cover. I want to still see the little like torn over here. I kind of like it. Don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but it's like, bear with me, right? What can we do with this? Let's see. Okay, here we go. How about a belly band? It's probably too big. Let's see. And go around. Yeah, that's a little bit too big. Try. Okay, a little bit more blue. Good. Okay, so this is the front, this is the back. And let's I don't know. Maybe. Okay. So I'm trying to think of other life lessons. And I know that as soon as I start talking about them, or like actively thinking, then they start to come in. If I'm just sitting here, just playing with art journal, they won't necessarily come in. There's nothing wrong with just sitting there playing with my art journal, but I was trying to have this time intentional and intentionally think about lessons, right? Lessons. Oh my gosh, there's so many. So yeah, just like a lesson in perseverance that, my family is in Ukraine and all of that. So that's a huge lesson. Now thinking back about it, we all went through Soviet Union falling apart and trying to get our lives together with that, and my mother trying to raise her kids and go through a lot of things there isn't when there's hardly any money, let's just say that. So yeah. Oh, let's see. What can we do with this? I think this just needs to dry, the tag. I would let it dry. Maybe it'll become a bookmark, really. A bookmark to remind me to inhale love and exhale gratitude. I think I really like this. All right, so gonna keep that like that, let it dry. Let's see. This is dry. Looking for my microns, and here number 8. I have a number 12 somewhere. Let's see. Unless I left it on my desk, which wouldn't be surprising. Yep, I left it on my desk because I was working on my desk. And that's where it stayed. Okay, then we have number 8, and I guess that's not the worst thing that could happen. So I'm gonna use that to do what exactly? Let's see. Let's put a frame in. Just go around and is this the page? Or is that the page? Hold on. Oh, that's the page. Okay, so I was kind of getting off paper a little. This is the page here. Just adding, like, it's like a line and a dot all the way around. Just putting a border. Okay. It's not gonna fit the way I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna write on here. I'm just gonna say inhale love. And here it's going to be 2 words, and they need to fit 2 long words. So I'm just going to do this one here. Exhale. Gratitude. And then bring this up to the camera. Just used my handwriting. It's not very easy to see, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my zig writer, thick side, and just maybe Make those letters bigger, fatter, thicker. I think this way. Yeah, because if you can't see them, then what's the point, right? The point is that they need to be seen. There we go. So yeah, please share your life lessons with me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Gratitude journaling sessions will be uploaded every Friday weekly. So I hope you will join me for the next one. This is just a white Posca pen. Just checking how this works. I never used this material before. Yeah, I don't think I like it. I'm picking up a lot of black instead of writing white. It's okay. I'll just clean it up. All right. And the bookmark is still wet, still damp. The bookmark is going to say the same thing. That's too small. It's a 3. What is that? That's a 2. This is an 8. Yes. And so here, I'm just going to write on one side, it's going to say inhale love. On the other side, it's going to say exhale gratitude. Okay. Maybe, I don't know, I'm just called to this. I don't know why I'm putting them on here, but my intuition told me to, so I'm doing it. Little doodle flowers. Doesn't have to be anything super hard, right? Okay, then on this side, we're gonna say love. And then this side, we're gonna say gratitude. Yeah, that's too wet. I'll have to wait for this to dry before I can write on it. Okie dokie. So I will wait for this to dry and finish the word gratitude. So that's going to become a bookmark just for anything. And ta-da! Very quick, very easy, nothing special, right? Anybody can do this. All right, so I hope to see you next time. And until next time, bye.